Hello friends! We are here at Disneyland Paris. Today is technically day 2 of us being here. Yesterday we kind of got a slow start because we took a train in, then we kind of went into the park, got to see the castle for the first time, or at least for me. Cory's been once before, but he was here for a whirlwind kind of vacation of being here for only 24 hours. So it's nice because we get to spend 3 full days here. And like I said, yesterday it was very chill. We had some food, we saw our room, we walked through the Nautilus and just kind of walked through the park to get our bearings. And then we went back to the hotel and just crashed. We had Earl sandwich for dinner, got showered, and got ready for today. We are starting our day today here at the studios side. And I'm pretty excited because, well, yes, they have Tower of Terror, and they also have the Marvel's Avengers Campus.
Yeah.
There's a lot of newer things here too, right?
Yeah, stuff that we don't have at least.
And you didn't get to spend a lot of time here last time.
We didn't really, no. Raina really liked Tower of Terror. It was her first time. And yeah, we did a handful of rides and then kind of bounced. We didn't really have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But
it'll be exciting. There's a lot of construction going on here. As well as there's a lot going on at the Disney Village area. So
yeah.
I'm excited to see what it becomes in a few years.
Hot take, the entrance here was great. I liked it a lot. I don't think anybody else does.
Yeah.
But I liked it a lot. So I'm kind of bummed that it was closed off today.
We still got to see the front side of it, so that was pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty on the front. I like it.
Yeah, well, I'm excited. Let's figure out a game plan for today.
Bienvenido Studios.
Where are we? What are we doing?
Avengers Assemble, Marvel Flight Force.
Hey.
I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was only a 10-minute wait.
Yeah, we just walked straight
and
in.
We're about to go into like the first showroom.
Appelle Carole.
Contacting Captain Marvel. Are you ready?
Si je suis là, c'est à moi ou à lui que vous parlez?
We've got a situation. As you know, Kree warheads are headed our way, and we need your help.
Ne vous inquiétez pas. J'ai créé un transpondeur qui va tromper le système de guidage des missiles et faire en sorte d'être au plus de cible. Ces transpondeurs sont chargés dans les véhicules hypersoniques de la Flight Force. Votre mission, piloter ces véhicules et détourner les missiles de la Terre.
Right. You'll be joining us on the mission. Tony's built a transponder that the missile's targeting system will lock onto. He's loaded the transponders into his hypersonic vehicles. So you'll fly the hypersonics and draw the missiles away from the planet. That's when Heavy Metal and I can do our thing.
Quand vous aurez attiré les missiles hors de portée, Danvers et moi on les pulvérisera. Ils sont vraiment proches de la Terre, on n'a pas le droit à l'erreur.
Unfortunately, Tony's right. We've got one chance to save the planet. So no pressure.
Tout le monde a compris le plan? Alors ne tenez pas.
Wow. Okay, that was a great way to start the day. It is 100% Rock and Roller Coaster meets Space Mountain meets Cosmic Rewinds meets Mummy, because it's got like screens, but it's like so dark, like Cosmic Rewinds, that you can't see when the loops are coming, but it does immediately start with a launch and a loop. So I was like, hello, Rock and Roller Coaster.
Yeah.
So cool.
It's a great ride.
Such a also like cool way to end the coaster, because on Rockin' you like make it to the show. Here, like you blow up the missiles. So yeah, that was a great way to start the day.
It was a good one.
It was cool to be in the back as well, but the ride vehicle is 100% Rock and Roller Coaster. Track layout seems very, very similar.
But like more intense. Like if
yeah.
You know, I think there are like 2 inversions in Rockin'. I feel like this one is inversions for the most part.
Yeah.
But like same sort of vibe. Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Good.
But it's right there in the back of Avengers Campus next to
building.
the Quinjet. But then there's the rest of Avengers Campus, very similar to Disneyland. However, their PIMS is a little different looking.
A little more space inside.
Yeah.
It seems.
But that was awesome.
Yeah.
What do you want to do now?
I have no clue.
Do you want to try to do Tower?
Can?
Let's go do Tower. All right, what's scarier than a ghost child?
A French ghost child.
French ghost child. Okay, so Tower of Terror here is very similar to Disneyland's in that it doesn't go forward and backwards, it goes uppy downy. But the main character is the little girl from the elevator. She's scary, especially in French. She
think
greets you
it's really
immediately and is just like, come with me. And I'm like, oh, absolutely
They do
not.
a really nice projection map of the door in front of you to like add TV static and like make it grayscale like
Yeah.
in real time, which was like fun.
But it was cool because immediately they pull you back. So I guess it does go forward backwards. It pulls
Just a
you
little
back
bit.
to like
It
put
pulls
you in the
into
main
drop
lift.
mode, yeah.
However, the first thing that happens is you drop. And I was not prepared to start the entire ride with the drop.
Yeah.
And then one of the times when we started to go upwards, it was like the closer we got to the top, we like sped up.
It's
and
really
there were
good.
several show scenes, and like Cory has said it, it's probably the better version of it
Yeah.
because ours is good in Florida, but it's very Twilight Zone themed. Here,
It's very Twilight Zone opening credits themed.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
so much like an episode of Twilight Zone. This
Right.
feels like an episode of Twilight Zone.
right,
you know?
and there's this creepy girl, and she's a ghost of the tower haunting it, and it's
just trapped there in a different dimension. Yeah, it's cool.
very
It's
cool.
sick. I love it.
Very cool.
And the lighting effects. There are like colored lights that like turn on in different parts
yeah.
of the ride. There are like 3 show scenes
Yeah.
that you like park at for just a second to like see something fun and then shoot up or down.
Yeah.
It's great.
And it does seem like they don't like you filming a lot of stuff here.
For the most part.
So I've just been kind of not, unless I get a vibe that I can. But very good. Definitely don't skip if you come.
Yeah, don't make the mistake of thinking that it's like the same as a different one and you've seen it already. It's pretty good.
Really cool. Up next is the Cars road trip. Back here in the corner of the park, right next to a lot of construction.
They're building like mountainous structures over there. I
Yeah.
don't know
Honestly, it
what's
looks
going
like
on
a mountain and a castle. We'll have to Google
yet.
and fill you
We'll
in.
find out.
66. She is full of the crazy beautiful things. Ciao! Au revoir les amis. Arrivederci.
All right, everybody. We're making a short scheduled stop here in the canyon. Please remain seated and keep your hands and arms inside the
Hey.
tram. Thanks.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, this looks familiar. This poor Dynaco truck.
Oh my gosh, she's all burnt up.
This canyon is so beautiful and calm.
The door closed behind us.
Seulement on n'a pas.
Whoa.
Wow!
On reste correctement assis s'il vous plaît, remain greatly seated.
Smiling through it all.
Yeah, what a trooper.
That was good.
Je suis trop content que vous soyez venus admirer la prunelle de ma carte. So great, we can all experience this together. See you all again, man.
Okay, Cars road trip was cute. It was just Catastrophe Canyon and 2 like little prop show scenes.
What
But it
more
was
do you
very,
want? That's
but it was
all
very
I want
cute.
the
That's
train
all I was
for.
gonna say. It was very cute. I'm nervous that it's gonna, unfortunately, no longer be around, only because whatever they're building back there might like need that space. But on the way, there was a really cute photo spot for Toy Story, so I'll insert those photos now. Kapow and Kachow. And yeah, so far, really fun day. We tried to see one of the shows, however, it was very nice. Before we even walked up, we could see them holding up a sign saying the show is full,
Yeah.
so we could
But
redirect
we were
pretty
like
quickly.
5 minutes before the show
Yeah.
started. So we've got, it's 3:05 is when the next one is. Or
Okay.
we can go to the other side and try and catch Alice and the Queen of Hearts, which is the new one, at 2:40 in 20 minutes.
Do we want to? Do we want to try to do that?
Yeah,
Do the Alice one?
Yeah,
Okay.
because the next one isn't until 5:30.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's try to see the Alice one.
Let's see.
It's almost tea time. You ready for the party of your life, guys?
Oh, and there's, okay, you'll see Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Oh my God, he's got a guitar.
Talking animals for sure. Without heart, who loves to roll the leather, drinking eggs and singing flowers. Or is he superior? Yes, you're not. But you have to be lucky to see him. He's quite drinking. It's more than meets the eye. You're never so much more to come to us. What a joy. Everything you see, my boy, seems to be wonderland.
a huge Alice in Wonderland person, but
It was very French. It was very good.
it was very cool. Lots of pyro, lots of dancing, lots of bikes, lots of drumming. We're thinking maybe because it's so windy and that it was raining this morning, they had to do a weather contingency but like we really wanted them to do some flips with the bikes. But catchy songs. It was fun.
It was fun. It was a good time.
Yeah, I liked
It was
it.
a huge place to like dump a bunch of guests for about an hour. Not an hour, maybe half an hour.
I think it was 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And we got in. It is the old Lights Motor Actions like stunt show home. So the facade is still there. But it was really fun. Honestly,
Really great.
yeah.
Yeah. It was fun. I had a really
I'm
good
gonna be
time.
humming that song for the rest of the day. Yes, sir.
They got soup.
Do you want soup?
I don't know.
You hungry?
I'm hungry, but I haven't decided what yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just stopped at the diner so we could take a picture of it. Because you told him about the diner
I
last
told
time.
you about the diner. It's my friend's grandparents' diner from New Jersey.
Just around the corner. Did we?
Up and moved it.
Yeah, we saw
They
that.
changed the menu. It's got shawarma now, which I mean I'm into, but it did seem like you want to get like a sandwich, like a Reuben sandwich at a diner. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to find some food, maybe. Hi. So last we said we were gonna try to find food, and then we looked at a few menus, and then Cory was like, "Hey, actually, that shawarma sounds
I do
pretty
want
good."
shawarma. Never mind. Let's backtrack. So we went back. I got shawarma. I got vegan shawarma. It was delicious.
And I got ice cream.
Jessica got ice cream. They had a lot of like half the menu's vegan. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, there's one item, right? It's the shawarma. It's regular shawarma, vegan shawarma, kids-size shawarma, and then there's a bunch of ice creams. But they do have like vegan Ben and Jerry's too.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's a dietary concern for you. It's a good spot. It was tasty. I liked it a lot.
But then we
What else?
rushed over because Mickey and the Magician was about to play,
Here at the Animagique Theater.
and boy howdy,
It's great.
we like rushed in and they let us in still, so that was great.
Yeah.
They said no filming. Everybody was filming
Everyone
though.
filmed. We should have
so
filmed.
I filmed a tiny piece
Did
at
you?
literally the very end, so I'll put that in
Sweet.
now. It was such a cute show. Oh my god. I have decided that nothing is cuter than Mickey Mouse speaking French, because genuinely when he started speaking French, I looked over to Cory and I was just like,
Yeah, she was
This-
agog.
this thing is so cute. But then also, saddest thing is when French Mickey cries.
That's okay. It was very cute. The magician wiped away a little tear on his
It
cheek.
was so cute.
It was a sweet
and he
little
introduced
show.
himself and he's like, magician. And he just kept
Yeah.
doing this anytime he talked about magic.
It was, it's one of those shows where it's like an excuse to like do the hits from some of the other movies. and
Yeah, so we got to see Lion King. We got to see
Beauty and the Beast.
Lion King's actually made me tear up because I will
was
always
just really
love
good.
it. They had a beautiful set piece for
Rafiki.
Pride Rock for Rafiki to stand on.
Yeah.
We also saw Cinderella, the fairy godmother, just like showed up.
Yeah,
That
and
was
Cindy.
pretty cool. And Cindy. But the way the fairy godmother showed up was
Yeah, there
magical.
was some like nice little light
Magic
magic tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun, like little stage magic.
And then we saw Elsa, of course.
Yeah, she did her quick change.
Did her quick chain. It was great. I never
Wickedly
knew that I needed
talented.
to hear French Genie and French Elsa.
Yeah, it was good.
But very, very cute show. Mickey did a full tap number. He also did like the high kicks with the can-can girls.
He really went for it.
Honestly, pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty solid.
So honestly, might have to come back and see that
I'm a
again.
huge fan. This was a great show. It's right up there with Magical Map for me.
Yeah.
I like them both, but
Yeah, it was very, very cute. Magician. But we were gonna try to get on Crush's coaster. It's 65 minutes right now, and that's kind of what it's been this whole day.
yeah.
So we don't imagine it's gonna get any less, and we don't really want to do single rider for our first time.
And even that's 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Premier access is like 19 euros
Yeah.
per person, and we just don't know if we want to do
I don't know if it's worth $50 US
I don't know. If by
to skip
day
that
3
line.
we haven't been able to
Yeah.
do it, we might invest.
Maybe that's the move. Maybe that's the move. It's our
but-
last ditch.
What do you want to do now?
I don't know. It's 5 p.m.
Yeah. the last of like the Together Pixar musical is happening right now, so we missed that.
But we did see a couple of shows already today that I thought were great.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad
Alice
at it.
was a weird fever dream, and I loved it.
I thought it was good. I said this earlier. It's very French. It feels very like Cirque du Soleil light with like kind of like acrobatic mime work going on. Like it felt very Disneyland Paris, right? Like I thought it was great. I had no complaints about it except for the no ramps. But I think that was a weather situation. Yeah. I think that they did that because it was raining this morning and it was wet and windy.
Which, by the way, from that theater, we could see some of the construction was happening. Yeah. And so I Googled it, and it looks like not only are they redoing the entrance to the park, but they're adding in like Frozen and Tangled
and I can confirm the Frozen part. We definitely saw Arendelle Castle from the stage, so...
Yeah, so definitely gonna have to come back.
Yeah, we'll have to be back. Bummer.
Don't hate that. Should we go over to Disneyland? Or
we could pop over.
Do you want to run to the hotel or go to one of the lounges?
Honestly, I've been saying like we should maybe go to the hotel and change at some point, but like I haven't gotten hot enough to be... Like I took this off a couple times and then put it back on because the clouds keep coming. So
I'm wearing my cool spirit jersey.
Dunk on them. Come back. Stop moving. Paris.
We made it to Disneyland. Let's see what we can do today. We saw that Phantom Manor was a pretty short wait. Indiana Jones was a pretty short wait. So, honestly,
it could have changed by the time we got here. But
true.
That, if that's any indicator of how it seems like people start here and go to studios, not vice versa so much. So hopefully,
either way, even if we get to only do one thing here. I'm excited. All right, we made it over to Thunder Mesa.
Yep.
And any guess by the queue what we're about to do? Wait for it. Wait for it. JK, there's a tree in my shot. Wait for it. We're doing Phantom Manor. Okay, Phantom Manor. That was an interesting story. Interesting version really with good. the old saloon ghost town.
Yeah. Well, because all those miners died too. Remember in Boot Hill, all the miners exploded?
Got it. So that's where they now reside.
Yeah.
Cory filmed a lot of it for his trip, so I didn't really feel like filming it.
If it didn't make it into the video before, I think I still have the video somewhere.
Okay, maybe we can borrow a clip and put it in, but we're going to walk around the river, maybe do Thunder, maybe do Indy, but otherwise just enjoy this lovely weather and this lovely evening in Disneyland Paris. Where Mickey is a musician. I'm going to be doing that nonstop.
Yeah, I know it.
I love you.
I don't think Kelsey liked it that much.
We just did Indiana Jones, the Temple of Peril or whatever. That one. We could walk around and show it to you, but oh my god, that one picked me up and shook me like a dog.
She's talking like a person who's never been on space now.
Okay, but genuinely, the number of times my head hit the headrest.
Whose fault is it for not keeping your head back against the rest?
I was trying. We were being whipped around so much, but it was very fun.
It's cute.
It definitely has some mummy brakes on it.
Yeah, I will say better in the front than in the back.
Oh, okay.
When Rand and I were here, there was literally nobody else in line, so we got in the front car twice. So.
Okay. So maybe we'll have to do it again, but Raina did tell us to do the loop-de-loop, and we did it for her. Guys, their Pirates of the Caribbean is pretty good.
It's great.
I
great.
really wasn't expecting much. We're like, it's a 5-minute wait, let's do it. And the storyline, so good. It's the same
the
show
ride
scenes.
flows better in this order
so
of
much
show
better.
scenes. Yeah.
You go into the fiery town scene and they do another drop, and in that drop is an explosion.
But you also see in other Pirates, you go in front of whoever's boat it happens to be in that iteration of Pirates, maybe Barbossa, maybe Blackbeard, whatever. shooting at like the fort, right? And then you just
Yeah.
pass by it. In this one, you're actually in the fort before you go through and see that scene. So
Yeah.
like you're inside and there's fire coming into the building. You see the jail. You go outside. You see Barbossa's blowing it up, and or Blackbeard, I think, is blowing it up, and you're like, great. Like this was like a cool evolution of that idea. And you go into whatever the Tortuga, maybe. Sure. And then you go through the caverns, whereas like ours starts in the caverns.
Yeah, it's just so well done. There's a cool
It's
like
good.
visual moment. Honestly, the like exterior is fantastic.
Yeah, it's
The
beautiful.
queue is beautiful. Even the restaurant that's in there, Captain Jack's,
Yeah.
like
It's
clothes and
gorgeous.
fits really nicely. Sorry, I told Corey we need to do it again because I
Yeah.
was not planning on filming. A, because it's a dark ride, but B, I thought it would be just like Walt Disney World. But it's like
Yeah.
the best of Disneyland and Disney World plus some modifications.
And the explosion scene. I forgot about the explosion.
So good. So
We'll film it on my phone, see if I can get a brighter picture than on here.
So we'll do that one again for sure. But then
Try
also we walked around. What is this area called with
Adventure
the treehouse?
Isles, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We walked around Adventure Isles. We walked through some of the caves.
Yeah.
It was very reminiscent of when we did the Jurassic Park. You know, when we Sorry, it's been a long day.
I know.
Universal,
Uh-huh.
Islands of Adventure,
Yeah.
the Jurassic Park Kids Cave area.
I thought you were gonna say Tom Sawyer's Island, so you threw me with
Well,
the dinosaur mention.
Okay, but yes, Tom Sawyer's Island. I think this is in replace of Tom Sawyer's Island.
Yeah.
Is having the treehouse and everything.
Yeah, the treehouse and all the land around it.
Yeah. But honestly, the thing that we've noticed is that there's so many walkways, so many ways to get lost, and different routes.
Especially in Adventureland.
Yes. It took us a while to find Indy because it was
Great.
very far back there.
Well,
but
the trees are everywhere, kind of blocking your view of everything
Yeah.
else. You can really just lose yourself.
it
in
gives
that
you
world.
a lot of really cool reveals when
Yeah.
you do end up in places like when you finally see Thunder Mountain, when you finally see the castle.
Yeah.
Like when we finally saw this Pirates facade.
I was like, whoa.
But they genuinely have okay, there's the staircase there. There's a staircase to go there. There's this pathway here. There's just so many different routes to get places, which is nice to
There's a
disperse
lot less
people.
congested traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we haven't even touched Fantasyland.
No.
We haven't even touched Discovery
Right.
because all we did was eat food the other day. So
Yep.
we have a lot to still accomplish, but
Let's get back to it.
okay, here we go. We came inside the skull. Pretty cool. That's it. We'll walk around so you can see the outside of it, so you can see
it's
that it
still
is actually
rock.
kind of impressive. But we did it. That's so cool. And now going down the very dark stairs. Whee! Ta-da! Go. You still can't even see it from here.
No, it's over there. It's
Okay, here we go.
there we go.
I hope that paid off. Woo! It's time for a Lay's break. I got the naturally kind of kettly ones. Delicious. And Corey got,
I got a roasted caramelized onion.
look at
They have
those
just the
chips.
tiniest bit of flavor dust on them. Mm-hmm. And they do taste kind of like that. It's pretty good. I'm bummed that I won't be able to get them back home.
Right? These
Oh,
are
but they're
really
new.
good too, because they're like I said, they're basically a normal Lay's, more kettly. Very good.
Hi.
What did we just do?
Oh, we did the mazes. I thought you wanted to talk about your beignet.
Well, we'll get there. But how was the mazes?
It was cute. I think it's nice to have a bunch of attractions that are mostly walking and
Yeah.
mostly cordoning off guests into an area of the park that isn't one of the lines.
And it's a big area. I took a photo.
It's huge.
And if I can get it in the video, because it was a panorama, I'll
Yeah,
put it in.
you'll be
but
able to.
Dang.
Yeah.
And then we walked over here because from up there you could see closed an attraction. Looks like it's the storybook boats.
Yeah.
And we were just oh, let's go do that. But it's closed. And then right next to it is this little hut that has chocolate Nutella Mickey beignets.
It's called the Old Mill.
The Old Mill.
This isn't called the Old Mill. You
This
just said
is
it
called-
like you were trying to like announce the food you were
The
eating.
Old Mill. This is delicious. It's just a giant donut.
When I was here
Filled with
last,
Nutella.
I found one in Frontierland full of apricot, and it was perfect. So
This is perfect.
I'll be hunting for that next time we're in that area.
Mm-hmm.
This one's like an extra hazelnut sort of vibe too. It's really nice. It might just be regular Nutella, but it tastes
So good.
more nutty.
And Space Mountain is only 5 minutes.
15.
15. So then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna try to find real food
Yeah.
and probably call it a night.
Yep.
Because we still have 2 more days. We can see the night shows and everything and do the rest of Disneyland.
Get on fresh.
Let's go do space.
All right, we are in the Hyperspace Mountain queue. And I'm going to take this moment to do a little fun fact and also tell Kelsey about it at the same time.
Okay.
So, over here, on the side of the cannon, there's like this like not Artemis sort of thing going on, and it says Columbiad Baltimore Gun Club, right? So the Columbiad is the name of the cannon, and in Society of Explorer and Adventurers lore, the Baltimore Gun Club built the cannon as a means to like get astronauts to the moon, to fire them out of the cannon.
Vous avez le feu vert pour le
The
décollage.
reason that I think this is funny is because A, that's absurd and it's very like George Méliès and it's funny, but like there are Google reviews and like Yelp reviews being like, I can't believe they would promote gun use, a gun club in the park, and I think it's so funny because these people are so serious about like how dare they put like the gun club logo, and I'm like, you're in Paris, you're nowhere near Baltimore. And also, it's fake. It's fictional.
It's fictional.
Like,
It's part of the story.
like the story is that they built up what they could conceive of was a big cannon. They didn't have like a rocket ship. They were like, why don't we put a car in a cannon and shoot it at the moon? So that's the story.
Obsessed.
Yeah.
JK, we were seated, about ready to get launched, and they stopped. And I
think they had to reset.
heard the phone buzz, heard that sound way too much in Frontierland, and they said, get out. I'm like, oh no! But they like wrote us a little like handwritten paper fast pass. We don't know if it's only good for today, but we're genuinely like,
We could have asked, but also like we'll be around. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be that big of an issue to get
Yeah.
back on. So
yeah, if we show it to them one of these other days and they say, oh no, sorry, we'll be like, oh,
Just
that's
get
fine.
in line.
We'll get in
Yeah.
line. But we're gonna go get some food and just kind of chill for the rest of the day.
yeah.
Because it's our first of several days in the parks, and I know we're gonna probably try to stay out late tomorrow night
Yeah.
to see the shows and stuff.
And it's
But-
8:30 now. So.
yeah, which by looking at the sky, it doesn't look that way. It feels like it's only like 6 o'clock or
Sunset's
something.
at like 9:40. So.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna go get some food and go back to the hotel and just kind of chill. So we'll see you guys real soon. Bye.
All right.
Oh dang.
Ah, there it is. Okay, great.
Okay, that's
I have been raving about this, and she's been giving me faces like whatever. I was like, no, it's maybe my favorite land in any of the parks I've been to.
okay,
Well,
but even
welcome
just,
to
like,
Discovery
even
Land.
just seeing like Space Mountain.
Yeah,
looks
it's
so
pretty
good.
here. It's not boring.
Ours is classic.
Ours is boring.